Pokemon Go has been sweeping the nation, and several other nations, for that matter. But we can all agree on one thing: Pokemon is awesome. It's a lot of our childhoods. And if you're trying to be the very best, to become a Pokemon master, here are 5 tips, facts, and things you may not have known about Pokemon Go. Number 1. In Pokemon Go, you get to pick a starter. You could pick the grass poison plant dinosaur thing, Bulbasaur. Or you could pick the lizard that turns into a dragon, which actually isn't a dragon, Charmander. Or the turtle with enough swag to make all the ladies moist, Squirtle. But what if there was a 4th option? Screw you, conformity. I gotta be different like everyone else. Or, you could just be like, grew up watching the anime and you're all like, oh man, Ash and Pikachu is like the best team ever. Or Red and Pikachu, best team ever. Well, you can get Pikachu. You start out the game and you're like, what starter do you want? And run away from them. Just run away. Leave them behind. And the Pokemon will start to follow behind you. And if you do it a couple times, like 4 or 6 times depending, then Pikachu will appear and you can go after getting a Pikachu. So it's a fun little nod to the anime. Number 2. Catching Pokemon can be a bit of a challenge. We all want to see them in that sweet VR so we can flip it over and we can see them sitting on the table. It's awesome. But it'll make it a little easier to catch Pokemon if you do turn that off. Usually you wind up moving the camera a little too much and you're going to miss more Pokeballs. But if you go up and you click off and you turn that off in the upper corner, it'll make it easier for you to catch the Pokemon. That way, you don't have to throw so many Pokeballs at that Vulpix that you really wanted, and then you ran out of Pokeball! Yeah, so, don't do that. And with it, the circle that encloses in kind of gives you some hints as to how you can catch it. Circle's green, easier to catch the Pokemon. The higher its CP is, harder to catch the Pokemon. You want the circle to be on, the inner circle to be on the Pokemon so that you can catch it. How do you do that? Well, you just wait. And then if you spin the Pokeball while you're holding it, you can get some trick shots and get some sweet extra XPs. Number 3. Getting a random egg in Pokemon can be such an exciting experience. It could be like a fossil Pokemon, or it could be a Dratini, or it could be another freaking Weedle! God damn! But Pokemon Go has eggs, and they require you to go a certain distance. So we're all like, oh, it's just a couple kilometers. Let's hop in the car and go for it. Well, unfortunately, Pokemon Go thought of that, and if you're going at high speeds, like 25 miles per hour or something like that, Pokemon has to have you walk. God damn it, Pokemon! Stop trying to get me to exercise! But if you want to cheese it a little bit, I have heard that getting on a bicycle, it's roughly the same speed, that you could be running at, and it'll still count for the distance. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Just make sure you're not riding a bike indoors. Number 4. Now you may be asking yourself why you ever thought it was a good idea to live that close to a cave and try to play Pokemon Go. Nothing but freaking Zubats. Zubats everywhere! But you're kind of in luck. Pokemon Go encourages you to catch just about every single Pokemon that you see, because you get sweet XPs for catching Pokemon. Granted, new Pokemon give you more XPs, but all Pokemon give you XPs! And with it, there's kind of a trick. What you do is you catch a whole bunch of the same Pokemon, Zubat, and then you just start evolving some of them. It's like, for Pidgey, it's 12 Pidgey candies. And you can evolve it, and that gets you like 500 XPs. So, you can wind up gathering up extra XPs that way. Sending the Pokemon to the professor gives you candy and I think experience, but it gives you candy nonetheless. So send your Pokemon to old people and they'll give you candy for it. And if that doesn't work for you, you can always open up a Team Rocket recruitment center, because all they ever have is Zubat and Rattata. Number 5. Pokemon Go has a serious vendetta about batteries not being in the red. So open up your menu and pop open the save battery function on it. For everything with Pokemon Go, you have to keep it open, elsewise you're wasting your walking energy. The eggs don't count. Well, you don't catch Pokemon unless it's open, obviously. So just make sure you keep it open, or pick up the watch wristband thingy. It's like $35. That way you can save your battery a little bit. Thank you very much, everyone, for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. If you liked it, hit that like button and slam on that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And make sure, if you have any other ideas you'd like me to make videos like this of, let me know in the comments below.